Hey kid, I've got something for you.
What is it?
It's bugs! Okay, we need to talk about bugs. Most people hate bugs, which is understandable. I am not most people. I don't like bugs, and I definitely don't like touching bugs, but if they're a good 3 feet away from me, they are some of the coolest creatures in the world. Okay, real quick, before I continue, I've heard several people say that bugs aren't animals. Bugs are absolutely animals. Wake up, sheeple! They move around and eat stuff. They're absolutely animals. Also, Google says so checkmate. Anyways, one of my favorite stories about bugs happened when I was a wee little lad in 4th grade. The school year had just barely started, and my teacher, we'll call him Mr. Burgundy, gave us an assignment. It was the literal first assignment of the year, and I screwed it up. It was just a bunch of silly stuff to get to know us better. Stuff like, what's your favorite color? And what do you want to be when you grow up? It was by no means hard. School got out later that day, and I went to my mom. I've genuinely forgotten what she did that made me so mad, but in a fit, I ate the assignment. I was in 4th grade, okay? Well, I didn't eat it per se, but I chewed it up and kept it in my mouth until we got home. I know how ridiculous this sounds. It'll make sense why I put it in this video in a second. I had calmed down by the time we got home, but I needed to find somewhere to put the paper that had been marinating in my mouth for a half hour. It was then that I remembered that there was a huge fire ant colony in our backyard. I know how stupid this story is. What on earth went through my brain right then is an absolute mystery to me. But the ants used most of it up for something, so at least someone was happy. Anyways, I told my teacher about this via a note, which he then read aloud to the entire class, trying to suppress laughs. I can't say I didn't deserve it. This next story happened at around the same time. It's quite a bit more bug-centric and involves this same anthill. There was this big blue dog bowl that my dog had at the time, and every so often we'd have to clean it out because bugs would drown in it. Anyways, one morning I happened to walk by, and I saw this absolutely massive ant. I don't know why, but I got a cup and scooped it out. For the next 15 minutes or so, I tried to help it recover so I could bring it back to its colony. It finally started looking better, and so I brought it back to what I thought was its home colony, the same one that I fed the paper to. As soon as I let him out on the anthill, I realized I had made a huge mistake. These were not the same kind of ants. Almost immediately, these fire ants start absolutely swarming this guy, and I just burst into tears. In my efforts to save him, I had unwittingly killed him. Okay, I just realized this ant could have been a him while writing the script, seeing as the workers are girls, my mistake. Anyways, I saw the ants carry the dismembered body down into their hole, and I cried even harder. Okay, here are a bunch of shorter stories that I couldn't find a way to make last very long, but that I still wanted to mention. I was sitting by the garden when a giant black wasp comes out with a spider around 2 inches in diameter in its mouth. We stared down, and then it ate the spider and flew towards me. I caught a baby praying mantis at a fair, and while I was showing it to my mom, it jumped onto her. At a separate fair, me, my siblings, and their friends caught over 100 grasshoppers and put them in a bread bag. My little brother drank some water, then started crying, "There's something! There's something!" and then opened his mouth to reveal an earwig. Alright guys, the video's over. On the screen is a list of some other neat bugs I think more people should know about. They're worth a Google. I don't think I have any channel updates right now, although I have given this channel a mascot. I love drawing this guy. It's called a Top Hat Shark Dino Gentleman. He's the best. Anyways, like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the flip side.